everybody, it's Kim West the Sleep Lady, and it's time to read another bedtime story. And today I am going to read one of my favorites, Alexander and the Dragon. This is by Katharine Holabird, who also wrote Angelina Ballerina. Unfortunately, this book, for some reason, is out of print. I hope it comes back because it is such a fabulous story, but I was able to find it used. I mean, look at those cute little dragon illustrations. Okay, here we go. So grab a blankie, get cozy, just like me. Have my blanket. I'm in my cozy art studio. Oops, with my cute little fairy house. Okay, Alexander and the Dragon. Alexander was quite small, but he was very, very brave. He wasn't afraid of dogs or thunderstorms. He liked riding on roller coasters and swimming underwater. The only thing that really frightened Alexander was the dark. See him, look at him with this big dog. He always hated to be alone in his room at nighttime. His mother left his nightlight on and read him stories to cheer him up. But as soon as she tucked him in and went downstairs, Alexander began to imagine all sorts of awful things. He imagined that his door was a mean giant, and that his curtains were two ugly witches, and that his chest of drawers was a fat old bear. See the drawings? Witches, bear, and there he is. Well, that would be scary to see all those things. And then he would be very brave and leap out of his bed and run all the way downstairs to his mother. And she would hug Alexander and take him upstairs again and say, "Those are only shadows, darling. Don't be afraid." But as soon as his mother had left the room, Alexander would hide under the covers and put a pillow over his head. And one night at bedtime, Alexander noticed a dark shadow sitting right under his bed. Well, here's this drawing. "I don't like that shadow," he said to his mother. "There's nothing there. Beds always have shadows, and they can't hurt you. Now try to go to sleep," she said as she kissed him goodnight. But when she was gone, Alexander was sure there was a dragon under his bed. He was so scared that he didn't dare move, and it took him a long time to fall asleep. Can you see the little drawing of the dragon under his bed? At breakfast the next morning, Alexander said, "There's a dragon under my bed, so I can't sleep in my room anymore." Said Alexander's father. "There are only two things you can do with the dragon. You've either got to scare it off or make friends with it." And then Alexander's father went off to work. That afternoon, Alexander put on his special helmet and shield and found his shining red sword at the bottom of his toy box. And he tiptoed up to his room, his heart beating loudly in his chest. Whatever happened, he had decided to be strong and brave. That was a good idea to do that during the day. "Dragon," shouted Alexander loudly, "come out of my room or I'll bash you." See the dragon's tail? The dragon growled, and its shadow lengthened into a great green tail that slid from under the bed. Alexander swung his red sword over his head and bashed the bedpost until the dragon snarled and flashed its yellow teeth. He's so brave, Alexander. Again and again, Alexander charged at the hiding dragon and finally managed to whack it hard on its nose. "Ow!" cried the dragon. "That hurts." "Oh, look, the dragon's crying." Alexander stopped and peered under the bed. The dragon's face was sad and frightened, and he wasn't snarling at all. "Come out from under your bed, please," said Alexander as he put down his sword. "I promise I won't hurt you." Oh my goodness, look at this drawing. Look at he has purple wings and purple hair, and he has pretty spots on his wings too. The dragon slowly crawled out and laid its head on Alexander's laps. "I didn't know that dragons could talk," said Alexander, scratching the dragon's ear. "I didn't know that little boys could be so polite." "At first I thought you were a shadow," Alexander told the dragon. "Well, most dragons these days look like shadows when you first see them, and most people never can tell the difference," explained the dragon. "Will you stay and play with me?" asked Alexander. So the dragon stayed in Alexander's room. Sometimes it hid in the corner or under the bed and looked just like a shadow. Only when Alexander was alone did the dragon come out and play with him. Look at him hiding in the corner. He's playing with his mom. Oh, look at him. Look at what a cute and what fun they're having together playing. "I made friends with the dragon under my bed, and it's not scary at all," Alexander told his parents that evening. "I thought he might be a friendly one," said Alexander's father. "I'm very proud of you, Alexander," his mother said. "The good thing is," added Alexander, "I'm not afraid of shadows anymore, and I don't even need a nightlight." Oh my goodness, this is my favorite picture. So after that, Alexander slept in the dark, and the friendly dragon kept him company. Look at them reading a story together. The end. I hope you like this book as much as my girls and I did. It's a very sweet story. Let us know in the comments what are your favorite picture books, and maybe I can read them here.